All right, man. Go ahead, man.
All right, hey guys, this is Cody from Thin Ghost Channel. We're going to be discussing some season two speculation today. I've got some talking points here on my phone. Your boy Thin Ghost is over there lighting the blunt, so as soon as he gets back, we'll get shit rolling. We're going to be talking about stuff like
Yeah, yeah.
Extra Levy being the main villain of season two, possibility about when they're going to be inserting the Invincible War into the show. Maybe season two, maybe season three. We'll see, and we're going to talk about some other stuff here in a bit.
Yeah, man. My broke ass, I gotta light my weed on the stove, bro. I just got a lighter too, and I lost that
Bro, I'll mail you a lighter.
shit. Man, bro. I never have a lighter. That's like a running theme on my channel. Make sure this shit lit real fast.
Hell yeah, bro.
I need to get that shit you got though, so I ain't even gotta worry about this shit. Yeah, man. Shit. But yeah, though, bro. So, it's your boy Thingos. How y'all doing? Had to light the weed. Your boy Cody here, man. You already know he let y'all know what we talking about. So, where you want to start, Cody? Because it's a lot to go through, man. So, where you want to start?
I have these notes here that I put up in the pre-show. The biggest one that kind of knocked me out of left field in the end of season one was when Darnold died. Like, for people who didn't read the comics, and spoiler heavy shit, by the way, we're about to go deep in. Darnold doesn't die. He lives all the way through the end. He lives longer than fucking Cecil, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, he lives through the whole thing, bro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he dies around the same time you fucking Mark's mom would die because they died of old age, as far as we know, you know?
But I don't even think he died then. Because the thing about Donald is like he a cyborg, bro.
True, I didn't even think about that shit. That's why he was able to press the button after his spine got crushed. He retained his motor function because he's a fucking cyborg.
Bro, that's what I was saying. They could reveal that maybe. Bro's a cyborg, remember?
Well, see, the reason I brought Donald up in the first place is because I know we're talking season two shit, so I'm bringing the season one thing up because if they were going to do something like kill Donald,
yeah,
what are some other disposable characters that they could just get rid of, you know? Like, what are some characters that aren't integral to the story that Kirkman could just kill just because?
I'll tell you right now, bro. They killing because he did it in the comics, but they killing Shrinking Ray, bro. She gotta go. She gotta go.
She's super disposable. Yeah, she was someone I was thinking about too. You know, that character doesn't last very long. Yeah, it's kind of a forgettable character.
Komodo Dragon in that awesome fight with Rexplode. Komodo Dragon actually ate her and him because it's a male.
It was him in the comic.
Actually
like a pill. Yeah,
and then he killed all the duplicates. Like if it wasn't for that one that she hid way away, which I actually thought was some great character development for her. That was like the most character development we got from her in the comic at that point. Like that was the most that we got her to talk at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they're doing more with her in the show. Not much. She need to talk more, goddamn. But
you're not wrong.
Yeah, but no, it's like they could do so much more with her character and multi-Paul. Like I really hope they go into that backstory. You know what I'm saying? And I hope they put all of their backstories on screen. You know what? If they want to add some stuff in season 2, that's what they could do. They could animate all of their backstories, bro. You know what I'm saying? To give us more time with Rex.
Do you remember when you were reading Invincible? There were some. Did you read only the Invincible 1 through 144? Did you read any of the other stuff?
Oh yeah, I read Rex and Adam Eve.
That's what I was going to bring up.
Yeah,
I feel like because they did the whole Rex and Adam Eve issues when they were in the comics, we're going to have a Rex and Adam Eve origin stories in season 2.
Bruh, I'm telling you right now, bruh. Adam Eve's origin was so fucked up. Bro, when I saw her mom, bruh, I was just like, oh my, bro, we gotta get what's his name, Richardson or something, that black dude, the guy that was in charge, the bald-headed black dude that was in charge of the operation.
I only read that issue one time, bro, so I'm not remembering much from it.
Her dad, like her real dad, you know what I'm saying, the scientist that made her, and like her real dad and shit, that nigga looked just like Doc Brown, bro. He looked He looked just
I need
like
to go
Doc.
back and reread that shit.
You need to. Now, I personally, even though Adam Eve's origin is the most fucked up, I personally relate to Rex Explode's origin the most. I really like Rex Explode's origin story.
Yeah, you can tell he has serious self-image issues for sure.
It really made me like his character a whole lot more, and also understand his character a whole lot more. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense why he's so immature and why he always like want attention like that, and why he always act like an asshole. Because look how he grew up. You know what I'm saying?
He has daddy and mommy issues, hard fucking core, you know.
Like I'm talking about, and this ain't even like the type of issue that you keep making fun of a dude about. Like, nah, like his parents literally sold him for a steak dinner, bro, and started a whole nother family, bro.
That's fucked up, bro.
You know
like, how can you watch that shit?
Like, damn, Rex, do you hear that, Corey? That's fucked up, man.
It's mad fucked up. Yeah, I really wonder if they're going to change that much. Maybe because he has a different ethnic background, perhaps.
Yeah, and people calling him an asshole because of what he did to Eve and everything. They don't even know, nigga. Eve was the only punani that he ever had in his life. So, of course, when he meet a chick that can multiply and that want it, he gonna get it. Are you serious?
You can't be mad at dude for that, for sure.
I was mad at Rex at first. You know, I'm like, come on, Rex, bro. Yeah. I mean, I still kind of understood him a little bit even before I read the origin. But when I read the origin, I was just like, damn, bro, I really feel where he's coming from, bro.
Yeah, you know, you kind of understand from like a dude perspective, like, who doesn't want to fuck
like, bro,
three chicks at the same time, you know?
He was living with Eve and everything. He literally had unlimited Eve punani. He probably wanted some more. Bro, I can tell you right now for a fact, bro, it doesn't matter how good your girl looks, man. You're not gonna want to eat pizza every day. Sometimes you're gonna want a burrito, and sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna want a burger, you know what I'm saying? you're gonna want some fish, you know. Well, I don't know if I want to associate fish with females though. Yeah. But nah, you get what I'm saying though, bro?
I feel what you're saying, bro. You gotta have a variety. You can't stay with the same thing all the time. Plus, they was kids. Like, you gotta understand, kids do stupid shit all the time. They were literally fucking teenagers when that shit happened, you know?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you know, the first relationship.
And Rex's development throughout the comic was awesome. He really did support them being together. He wasn't hating or nothing. Like, bro wasn't even slick making jokes no more toward like, he was really like maturing, bro, right before he black. You know what I'm saying?
Right before the spoilers, Rex sacrifices himself to save some members of the Guardian Globe from an evil interdimensional clone of Mark. It is very fucked up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Rex is a real one, bro.
He is, bro. You
have nigga. He probably
it's one of those things like, you hate to love him at a certain point, and then you love to love him because you realize how much of a good fucking person he is, you know?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then and it's cool how Kirkman wrote him like that. And what I thought was hey, hold on, real quick. What I thought was always so cool about his character, I don't know if you noticed this or if you got this from this, but the way Kirkman made Robot become Rex, it's like he was still in the series even though he died. But the cool thing about it is that Rex, despite his bravado and how he gave off his attitude and stuff before, he purely was everything a hero should be, while Robot eventually became everything a villain is, even though he still had Rex's face.
Either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain, you know?
He literally did that. He literally, bro, they characters are literally that saying, bro. Bro.
It was like they were reinventing Rex as a villain in a way.
That was dope as fuck. I love how they did it. Another thing that somebody pointed out in I don't know if this was in the Invincible group. I don't know if this was in the Facebook group. I don't know if this was in the Discord. I'm sorry. I want to give whoever told me this your credit, bro. But this shit like blew my fucking mind. I didn't even think about this, bro, and I want to see if you caught this as well, Cody. And I hope you didn't, so that both of us can freak out together right now. But, bro, I'm gonna just ask you the way I asked my brother. Okay. What do you think was the purpose of the talk scene between Red Rush and Olga. With that extra scene when he told her about when he was just like, I'm sorry, Olga, but the slightest conversation, it takes hours to me. It is maddening. But your voice, you know what I'm saying? But before he got to the part where he was buttering her up and everything, what he said before that, what do you take from that? I'm about to blow your fucking mind right now because bro blew my mind. You probably think that was just a talk scene. You probably just think that was just a little talk scene of him just talking to his loved one real quick, right? Just a little.
Well, I read into it a little bit more than that because when you see that scene between them,
yeah,
he's explaining to her that basically the Barry Allen shit, like time moves extremely fucking slow for me, and and I'm just trying to have fun as much as I possibly fucking can while enjoying being here with you.
Yeah.
And then when it goes to the fight with him and Omni-Man, that point, well, we've spoken about this before. We saw him get his head crushed in his perspective.
Yeah.
So that was like him. That was him experiencing.
That's what I was fucking talking about, bro.
He was experiencing hours of agony in those little moments.
Bro.
Like while he was punching them, all those punches were happening in the amount of time it took him to just go.
Bruh, I didn't even think about that like that, bro. It's like it's crazy how obvious it is in your face, right? But I didn't even catch that until much later, until literally the whole series is done, and then somebody
I watched that fight scene 5 or 10 times before I picked up on it.
That bro, I ain't even think about that, and I'm just like, that's so fucked up, bro. That means he died slow. Feeling that shit and it.
Yeah, it's like, well, everyone else in the room was watching him just go, pop. He was like,
that's fucking crazy.
That's why even the face he makes, you don't have the time to make that face. If you're an actual guy, you just go like,
exactly. He was feeling
agony.
That's what I'm just like, bro. And then they did it, and that's what I'm saying. They even filmed it slow. It's right there in your face.
So you can see it, but you think, oh, it's just some Hollywood slow-mo shit. No, you're seeing the shit in his perspective.
Bro, they are telling you in the way that they film it, and I didn't even pick up on that. That is so fucking crazy, bro. I was just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, dude, that shit's fucking rough, dude.
It made me think about that, man. R.I.P. to Red Rush, bro.
Everybody else died relatively instantly, except him.
That's crazy as fuck. I didn't even think about that.
That's like the fucking Infinity War shit where Tom Holland, Spider-Man, knew he was getting snapped before he got snapped. That's why they drug it out.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark, because his spider sense was letting him know. It's like he was feeling it the entire time. And akin to the way Red Rush was feeling it for the entire time he was experiencing it. It's really fucked up shit.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like I said, I didn't even think about that shit, bro.
Yeah, dude, it's really fucked up.
But shout out to whoever brought that up to me. I'm glad y'all did that. Now, on to more pressing matters. How do you think they're gonna start off season 2? Now, I made a video saying, hold on.
You said it was going to be the alien origin, right?
It could be the Alan alien origin, or it could be it could start off with that alternate reality with Angstrom Levi when he was in there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about either of those because both of those sound great, but I feel like if you introduce season 2 in a different reality, then that could be a little too fan servicey for the people who have read the comics. And
I'm saying
watch the show might not understand.
I'm saying just for the opening, and even I feel like you could scratch off both boxes because it would be very fan service for people that know, and then it would also be interesting for people that watched it because they would get to see just a little potential snippet or look at what it could have been like if Mark and his father actually did work together and took over the world. And then they'll see that it'll just be an opening, you know what I'm saying? They'll find out some way to have some clever dialogue in there and say the word Invincible, and then pop, the title card will come up. And then we'll get to our regular, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like the Alan the Alien could actually be a more likely scenario because that literally happens right after he leaves from where season 1 ended. Where it ended with them having that conversation with him finding out all that information and telling him about the coalition of planets and all, just opening up all this world building stuff for people that don't know and stuff like that. So they could literally start season 2 right where that left off, and we follow Alan this time as he leaves, since we had a severe lack of him in season 1. You know what I'm saying? And we can follow him, and then that way they'll do like the origin and, you know, what happened in the comics, and then, you know, him delivering the information to the coalition and getting attacked and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I kind of hope that's going to happen. But the issue I have with that is that not long after Alan leaves the planet, I won't say not long, but after he leaves the planet, the next time we see him is when he goes to save Nolan from the Viltrumite prison ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, he lets himself be taken prisoner, and then him and Nolan break out like fucking badasses.
I remember that shit.
So I think, and I don't even know if we're going to get that in season 2. See, I have a much more clear picture on how season 2 will end than begin, and so that's kind of why I'm kind of dancing around what might happen in the beginning of season 2, because a part of me is thinking we're just going to see Mark doing some Invincible shit, like where is he now since season 1 ended, you know, and then maybe we'll get some Alan the Alien or Angstrom Levy stuff in a post-credit scene. So, but with how season 2 is going to end, I think the best and only way it can end is with a big fucking cliffhanger, which is going to be what was a cliffhanger in issue 25, if you recall. It was Science Dog in the comics, but we're going to get Seance Dog in the show. He's going to show up. He's going to be like, Mark, come with me. I'm your favorite superhero comic book guy, you know? And then they're going to go to Thraxa, and it's going to end with Nolan holding baby Oliver in his arms, saying, Mark, we need to talk.
You know what? That would be a dope way to end it, but that's not an action way to go out. I feel like a good way to do it, that could be a good episode 7 cliffhanger.
Yeah, season,
but a good season
like when he rips an Immortal in half.
The Viltrumites pop up on that shit and they gotta fight together.
Conquest.
Conquest. Fucking Conquest, bruh. You know what? I don't even know how they're gonna do that, because Kirkman confirmed in the interview that he did with Grace Randolph. He confirmed, bruh, that there's going to be a lot more time with characters that got like a lack of time in the comics. So, and he directly just flat out and came out and said that we're going to get way more Battle Beast. So that's exciting as fuck. So that just makes me think, okay, if we're getting more Battle Beast, and with the way they ended season, you remember when Nolan was explaining the Viltrumites, and we got to see a lot of them and stuff like that.
Yes,
they showed Conquest, and he wasn't damaged.
Yeah, that was pre Ragnar.
Exactly,
he got bit in the face by Ragnar. That's why he lost his eye, I'm pretty sure.
Exactly. So we probably going to get that animated. We're probably going to get that animated. We're probably going to get to see that. And that'll be like more time that we'll get to see with Conquest. We'll get to see maybe like his whole squad get wiped out, him being like the lone survivor or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Damn near getting
killed. Show you this while we're on this topic of other Viltrumites. We also saw a picture of Craig. Do you remember who Craig is?
Oh yeah, bro, with the eye, right?
He hasn't lost his eye yet. I'm trying to focus. That's him in the show. That's him in the show. He hasn't lost his eye yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I already know.
And I can't wait for his iconic moment where he fucks like fucking 30 different women on Earth.
Yeah,
has different relationships with every one of them. And he's like, it was a mandate. Like, you have to understand, I care about each of you the same. And he's like, I have to go to space. I'll be right back. Like, that has to be in the show, if it's not in such a huge waste.
I was just about to say, bro is a legend, bro. That man,
hell yeah, dude.
That man was spreading his seed everywhere, and he said he loved all of them. Like
he did. He didn't pull some thrag shit where he was like, I'm just multiplying to build my army. He loved those women.
He really did, bro. Got a whole harem.
Man, he left them all in the same room to talk after he left.
Man, what's going on, Matt Wolf, bro? How you doing, bro? Oh, listen. He
What's
say
up, homie?
I don't really see Oliver as a season 3 type of character, but I do see him as season 2 introduced character. Him taking on the mantle as Omni-Man seems like a season 3 type of action. And then he says, yes, Battle Beast. I can definitely agree with you on that, bro. I fucking love Battle Beast. And yeah, but I feel like Oliver, I mean, I don't know, man, because they shot through a lot of story arcs in season 1. I'm talking about it wasn't bad. I was actually surprised and impressed with how they handled the pacing. But it kind of begs the question, because a lot of the stuff that they handled in season 1, I thought we wasn't gonna see until season 2.
Because it happens after the talk.
Exactly. So it has me wondering what exactly are they gonna have in season 2 to consist throughout the whole season. Like, how are they gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it gonna end? Like, are they gonna end it with the Invincible War? Or I feel like they can't do that though. Invincible War probably like a season 3 type thing, but
Yeah.
they could definitely maybe do something where the scene where Invincible beats the ever living shit out of Angstrom, that might be in there. Remember when he thinks that he accidentally kills him?
Yeah, okay, because Angstrom Levy lasts a very long time, he's not going to be cut and dry, done in one season. He's going to
No,
be
no, no.
an
He like a
overarching villain for the
recurring.
seasons to come.
Yeah,
So
he's
I
a
think
he's
it
a
will
big villain.
end with him. Ooh, okay. I'm very excited to talk about this now, actually, now that it comes to my mind, because there's a very big thing I wanted to talk to you about last time. I forgot. I kicked myself
Okay.
after because it was such an important thing.
What's up?
The scene, or the issue rather, where Angstrom takes Mark to that desert dimension, and then, like you said, Mark just beats the shit out of him until he's just like a mush of brains and flesh,
Mhm.
and then he has to stick around for a while until the Guardians of the Globe figure out how to go through time and space, because they had to go back in time and go through a dimension to find him because they were old. And Adam Eve was begging Mark, tell me how you feel, because it's driven me insane my entire fucking life. Like,
Damn, I forgot about that.
yes, so that has to be in season 2, right? Because that's
I
the perfect way to
forgot
end
about
Angstrom
that.
Levy's arc. They could kill Angstrom Levy, quote unquote, the same way they killed Doc Seismic. Like Mark killed him,
Yeah,
then he leaves that dimension. Then a
that'll
post
probably be like an after credit scene. But keep going.
that, yeah, well, not that. So I think they're going to handle the whole Guardians of the Galaxy coming back and rescuing him in the show, and then they're going to show Angstrom Levy actually alive in the season 2 season finale post credit scene after we see Nolan holding Oliver or the Viltrumite shit on Thraxa.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that it's 100% confirmed we're going to see Angstrom die, quote unquote, and then it's going to be revealed that he's alive in a post credit scene.
Matt Metalwolf says that's if they make Angstrom Levy pretty much your typical Lex Luthor, where he just doesn't go away. Oh yeah, man. That's yeah, he not going nowhere. Like, bro, this guy, I ain't even gonna lie though. The way he went out was so salve.
You felt bad for him, dude. As much fucked up shit as he did, you really felt bad for him. He did not deserve to go out like that at all.
That was so salve. I was just like,
And that makes you say fuck Robot even more.
I was just like, damn, bro. The way it was so crazy how that shit happened, bro.
And that was after Eve had talked some sense into his dumbass. Like, he was a good dude at that point, He was ready to start righting his wrongs and start benefiting humanity the way he intended when he was trying to get the collective knowledge of all of his other selves. He was trying to be a better person.
Yeah, but I feel like they definitely have to expand and like switch around, like change how they did like his whole turn, because the way it happened in the comic, it definitely left some things out. It seems so weird.
He didn't ask any questions.
One minute he wanted to save Mark, the next minute he blaming him for everything, even though he was the one that took the shit off his head. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Not only that, but can one human brain be expected to hold all that knowledge at once without changing?
hell no. You get what I'm saying?
Of course,
Like,
it's going to get bigger.
he probably had all kinds of insane, like with that much with that much memory heads and that much shit in his head, I'm pretty sure he went insane, bro. He was smart as
That's how I
hell.
rationalize it.
He
Yeah,
was smart as hell, but I'm pretty sure he was insane too.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that the whole event, the way it transpired, him working with the Mauler twins, Mark showing up, stopping them because the Mauler twins are usually fucking villains. Then Angstrom went mad with knowledge because he had all that collective knowledge just boatload into him all at once, and he got horribly disfigured. So the only thing he could place through in his mad mind, the only person he could place the blame on is Mark.
Exactly, yeah.
So they'll probably explain that more because they didn't explain that at all in the comics. You actually have to like think about it, to get that out of you when you read the comics.
You know what's crazy though? What's going on, Victor C, man? How you doing?
What's up, homie?
Bro, you know what I like, bro? I like that fight that actually happened there where the Mauler twins actually Angel Levi brings out all these different clones like from different dimensions, like multiple Mauler twins, and then they just all get into this huge fight with Invincible and he's Invincible just like, all right, nigga. Don't y'all get excited now. I'm letting y'all go easy. I could beat y'all ass now. Y'all playing with it. And then they still beat his ass. They still, bro. That has become a running theme of this show. I've been seeing it everywhere online, everywhere. They're convinced that Mark he just getting clapped every episode. Like that's what it is. He just get clapped every episode. Like that's what he known for. He just gonna get clapped every episode.
I think that's something that they're playing with in the show is that in the comics, for the most part, he was a very durable person. A lot of the fights that we're seeing him lose in the show, he either won or came out okay afterward. Like he did not get destroyed going through like that very often.
He definitely wasn't going through this much in the comic, bro.
That's why I was kind of upset at that. Like I was waiting to see Mark do some badass shit like he did in the comics, and he did do some badass shit, but he lost way more than he won.
Yeah, way more than he was. Way more than he was. Probably like, damn.
Yeah, Nolan was the guy who was setting the example for how strong Mark is going to become.
Yeah,
Mark's a kid. He is a baby compared to Nolan, and so they were trying to set Mark. I think they were trying to set Nolan as an example for what Mark is going to become strength-wise later down the line, and then just show how fucking pathetic he is comparatively right now in the show.
Victor saying, I'm a bit worried about season 2 because look at what they did to Amber with her personality when it was fine as it was in the comics. I mean,
you want to start off with that, man? Because I don't. I thought that's not the place.
I was about to say Amber not being represented correctly. We ain't really taking no L with that. You know what I'm saying? Like Amber was never really a huge character to begin with. Even though I will agree with you, I do like her in the comic more than I do in the show.
Thank you. I just needed to hear you say that because I didn't know how you felt for sure.
Yeah, like
what the fuck was she thinking? Getting mad at Mark for saving her goddamn life?
If she knew he was invincible,
that's what I'm saying.
Like it would have made more sense if she didn't know. I'm like, bro, she remind me of my baby mama, bro. That's what I got.
But no, dude, it's like the rationale just doesn't make sense. She's mad because he wasn't being honest with her. But you can easily rationalize him not being honest with her as him protecting her from his fucking superhero life because of the people who, if anybody knew who he was and then found out that was his girlfriend, they could kill her on accident trying to kill him,
Mm-hmm.
He was protecting her.
I was say, on purpose. You know how it is.
Well, yeah, I'm saying accident or on purpose. Like it could be an accident or they could target her on purpose, It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, she has no reason to get him mad over that. And I think she kind of realized that at the end of the season when you saw her crying watching the TV. But still, dude, she is a stepping stone for Mark. She is no more than a stepping stone.
Her stupid ass. She just wanted some more of that. She wanted some more of that Invincible. You know what I'm saying? Some more. She wanted some more of that.
They did fuck. We saw that scene where they climbed in bed together.
Yeah, she wanted some more of that Mark Grayson.
Oh yeah, dude, that's how she found out he was invincible.
Yeah, she wanted some of that.
He couldn't hold back. He was like, bro.
Yeah, she wanted some of that Viltrumite to take place. You know what I'm saying?
She was like, this nigga is a fucking superhero. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, bro. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, bro. She rode it and everything. They went flying, floating a little bit in the air. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, they was doing it up, but they still,
Man,
she
bro.
wrapped the legs around them. They spun around. You know what I'm saying? But now,
Hell yeah, bro.
but now, hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Hold on. And she said, hold on. Victor C said, that's the female logic. Yeah, bro, it is, bro. I told she reminded me of my ex. I mean, she my ex too. But she reminded me of my BM, bro. Remind me of my BM, bro. I'm telling you that right now. But let me see. It say, see, problem with that type of writing today is they did the same thing with Tom Holland, Spider-Man, where everybody just knows you're a superhero. I hate the new age superhero bullshit.
Yeah.
Like now, see, I'll say this. With Invincible, it always been like that. It started like that in the comic anyway. I mean, literally, bro, it was funny as fuck. And I think in like the second or third issue, like Mark, he fights off a Reaniman and then he runs back to William and he's just like, oh yeah, man, you know, I was just trying to see if I could, you know, get some help or something. He was like, bro, I didn't know you was a superhero. And then
Yeah.
like, well, and it's funny as hell.
Yeah.
You know, and then like it started out like that, you know. Now
Yeah.
I hate
they kind of played like that in the show as well.
Yeah, now I do agree that the new Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland and shit, like with bro, don't even look. Okay, I'm a fan of Spider-Man. I absolutely adore and love the character of Spider-Man. So I hate it when he is misrepresented. And bro, I fucking hate the new Spider-Man with a passion, bro. The dude is not independent at all. Like he is sucking, just licking the under, like the part underneath the sack of Tony Stark, bro. He just got his whole mouth just sitting underneath your.
Bro, you can't say that shit, man.
No, bro. Yes, he is, bro. Yes, he is.
I disagree with you so bad right now.
Look, man, fuck that. Man, the Spider-Man I know, bro. The Spider-Man I love, bro. Have you ever seen the cartoon Spectacular Spider-Man?
I can't say I have. I haven't seen any of the cartoons mainly. I grew up on the movies, man. Tobey Maguire.
Corey. I know. Corey.
Oh my God.
Corey.
Yeah. Trust me, I can attest to this. He put me on this cartoon years ago. It is the best, and I don't even know that much about Spider-Man, not like him, but it is the best interpretation of the Spider-Man character I've ever seen. It is fucking amazing. For a cartoon, it's fucking amazing.
Okay, that gives me enough to watch it. I will definitely check it out.
Don't be thrown off by the way it looks. Like the art style, it looks kind of weird and kind of kiddish, but trust me, it's a damn good cartoon.
Bro, like
Is it on Disney Plus?
No. Hell no. It came out before all this. It used to.
Was this on MTV?
No. It used to. No. Not that one. That's good too though. But no,
I like it because it's based on the Ultimate Spider-Man comics.
No. This one is this one's Spectacular Spider-Man. It was so cool about it is it's kind of like a combination of all the good things about Spider-Man mixed into one cartoon. It takes a little bit from Ultimate. It takes a little bit from the Raimi movies. You know what I'm saying? It takes a little bit from it takes a lot actually from the original Stan Lee comic book run, like way back. We talking about like the first like 60 issues type. You know what I'm saying? Like it pulled from some old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you, man, bro, you got characters like Fancy Dan, Shaka with the country accent. What was his name in that motherfucker? God, what was his name? Corey, you remember Shaka's name in there? Damn, I can't remember his name, but I remember it was Ricochet, man, Ricochet, Ox. Lizard, man, Venom. Oh my God, they did Venom so good. Black Cat, Osborn, Vulture, Sandman, Tombstone, Dr. Octopus, bro. They got them all in there, bro. It's so good. Look, bro, I'm gonna tell you a website you can watch it on because
I'm already on. I just found it while you were talking about it. Actually,
you found it. Okay, bro. Fucking watch Spectacular Spider-Man, bro. Whoever in the chat that didn't watch this shit, let him know right now. Like, type it right now and let him know how good Spectacular Spider-Man is, bro. Like, man, look, man. I'm getting tongue twisted, man. I want to say something.
I'm gonna see if you can hear it. I'm gonna play the first episode for a second. I'm gonna see if you can hear it.
Bro, I swear to God. Let me see. And the opening is so good. Living on the edge by the clouds anywhere.
That was on WB.
Yeah, it was on Kids WB back in the day, bro. That shit, man, I was so young when I think I was 11 when that shit first came up.
I dig it, man. I dig that intro music. I just watched it for a couple seconds. It was like, that was badass.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm telling you, the fight scenes, all that shit, it's so good. It's so good.
You want to know something funny? In the 90s, and we'll get back to Invincible in a second. I know we're talking a lot about Spider-Man, but in the 90s, one of the deals...
They kind of hand it down, though. I ain't gonna lie. But go ahead.
Oh, yeah, no shit. Yeah, that, like I told you, Colton. Shout out to Colton again. He's the one. He told me to read Invincible because I like Spider-Man. He said, if you like Spider-Man, you'll like Invincible, and he was correct.
Yep, but, and they actually have an Invincible Spider-Man crossover comic.
For those of you don't know. It's a Marvel Team Up issue 14, I think. It's not a bad issue. It's with the Angstrom Levy arc. It's really interesting.
Yeah, go ahead.
But in the TV shows in the 90s, basically the people that owned the Spider-Man TV character, they said you can only use this character in a television show if he never punches anybody. So in all of the 90s animated series, he never punches anybody at all. I watched a YouTube video about it a couple days ago, and it never occurred to me that if you go back and you watch those 90s animated Spider-Man cartoons, he never punches anybody. He does a lot of webbing people up and slinging them around and stuff, but he never actually punches. And the reason for that is, in the comics, it's explained that if he punches you with full force, he will do some Invincible shit and accidentally kill you. So when someone punches him, he has to roll with the punch and pretend to take it, or he will break their fucking hand.
What?
Yes. That even in the Marvel Team Up issue, when Invincible throws Doc Ock across Manhattan, Spider-Man's like, bro, you can't do that. He's just a regular dude with some robot arms. And he's like, oh, my bad. I thought he was a fucking superhero. Or a supervillain, rather.
Bro, that's what the I never knew that, man.
If you read the first 2 issues of Superior Spider-Man, it's where a Doc Ock takes over Peter Parker's body. He accidentally punches Scorpion's jaw off because he doesn't know Spider-Man's strength. He was like, holy shit, that dude was holding back against me. He could have punched my head off, and he chose not to.
Man, bro, look, I used to watch that 90s cartoon all the time. That was the one. And I ain't even trip off that. Hold on. Victor say, nah, it was a kids show. They couldn't use punching or actual guns because parents would complain. It's crazy though. As good as that show, well, it didn't even feel like a kids show. Like, man, kids was just gangster back then. Kids had thicker skin back then. We had some dope ass shows back then, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. Kids today's some pussies, bro. We got these sucky ass, man, these suck ass shows, bro. Man, bro, y'all better go back and watch that good shit. Man,
bro, when I have kids, my son's gonna grow up on Invincible.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's gonna be what I put him in front of when he's 3 years old. I'm watching Invincible with my son.
Man, bro, I swear to God, man, I go, man. Look, only place I go to get my good cartoon fix now is anime, bro. I always watch anime, but it's like
I need to watch more anime. I'm not. I watched Demon Slayer for the first time last night.
Yeah, man, Demon Slayer, fucking live.
My buddy Landis, shout out to Landis. He actually told me about Demon Slayer.
I read that shit first.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Invincible. I know the people here listening are here for Invincible, and we went on a long ass tangent about other shit. So
it only been about 10 minutes. Shit, if y'all rock with us,
like a while from me.
But no, though. Back on Invincible. So
Powerplex.
Power. Oh yeah.
I think we may get him sooner than we got him in the comics.
He gonna be in season 3 probably, or
probably,
maybe
yeah. I'm pretty sure that we saw his sister die in the fight with Nolan. I'm pretty sure that maybe that little girl he was holding, that could have been.
I didn't think about that.
Or you know, like I feel
Something-
like that's something Kirkman would go out of his way to do.
Something that is cool though that I noticed afterwards that somebody also brought up on Facebook, I believe. So shout out to this imaginary person. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Bro, somebody pointed out that the guy that Titan was actually going to kill earlier, like that he was about to drop off the building, but you know, he ended up letting him live because he saw the picture of his daughter and he just gave him some more time to pay or whatever. That guy actually died in the fight with Nolan because some rock debris landed and crushed his head. You actually see his body on the ground with his head smashed, and his daughter, the same daughter that was in that picture of the wallet, she's standing next to the body, frozen, stuck, crying, looking at it. And I never noticed that. Like when I saw that, I'm just thinking that, oh, this is a sad girl looking at her dad dead. But no, that's the same dude from the episode with Titan. So I was just like, wow, that's crazy.
I
Titan
never
let
made
him
that
live.
connection at all either. I know that scene what you're talking about. I remember seeing dude get his head crushed and that girl sitting there.
Titan let him live, and he ended up getting killed a couple days later anyway. That's fucking crazy, bro.
That's so fucked. So that only serves to prove that they can just continue doing that shit. Later down the line, like the little girl, Mark was holding her arm, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then that could have been Powerplex's sister that got killed during the fight between Nolan and Mark. And bro, that scene, spoilers for this, like if you do not want to know what happens about Powerplex, this is a pretty big spoiler regarding his arc. He accidentally kills his wife and son, pretending to hold them hostage to summon Mark to fight him. Like that was one of the most fucked up parts of the comic, dude. Seeing because his son was literally a toddler. He could not speak full sentences yet. He was literally goo goo gaga still in his little voice text. And then he literally gets turned to skeleton, man. That shit was so fucked. But that being that fucked up, that's Kirkman shit. Kirkman knows how that affected the comic readers. So he's going to put it in the show.
Oh, hell yeah. That's,
you know, like that's not going to be
man, it's probably going to be worse knowing him.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
He didn't see it. Look, he's seeing how all these people reacting to this, all these memes, this success. Man, look, I'm going to tell you something. I knew Invincible was going to get turned up. I knew people was going to like it. But even I didn't know it was going to be this popular. So I know Kirkman's mind is blown right now. Like, I know he is just having a time of his life, bro. And shout out to you real quick, Matt, I appreciate it, bro. He said, listen, it don't matter if it's invincible or if it's inevitable. he said, as long as you talking about some good nerd shit, it's all good. And
yeah, brother. Yeah. Props to you, man. Props to you.
By the way, I don't want to bring like the mood down or nothing like that. I should have said this at the beginning of the stream, but I just want to just say RIP once again to the legend, the late and the great Kentaro Miura. Yeah, like the guy just he changed my life in so many ways with the story of Berserk.
It was still ongoing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was still it was still ongoing, but it's like the guy is just he's a legend, bro. Like I don't know if you've have you ever read Berserk?
I haven't. I've heard so much about it in the past few days, though.
Bro. Like, bro.
Is that all Berserk?
Yes, bro. I don't play, bro. I don't play, bro. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, that's a lot to fucking read. Holy shit.
Bro, this is oh, thank you, Kentaro.
Man, R.I.P. a legend.
Man. I swear to God, bro. This is like I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I know, you know what I'm saying. We love Invincible, this Invincible community and all that, but let me tell you something right now, y'all. Berserk is my favorite story of all time. I would recommend anybody read this. This story changed my life, bro. Like this is the best thing I have ever had the pleasure of reading, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just, man, look, read this. Like, do yourself a favor and read this, bro. It's so
Without spoiling
good.
anything, tell me,
Like
because he died, I'm assuming, how did he die? Was he sick or did something happen?
they said he actually been dead for like 2 weeks. I think he died on like May 7th, and his family had like a private ceremony and everything.
Did
You
they
know,
say how it happened?
but you know, my heart go out to his family, man. I think it was something that like something tore, like something tore like in his throat or something like that. I'm not sure what bone or what artery they said it was. I'm sorry. I wish I had more accurate information for you, but something just popped and it wasn't supposed to pop. And yeah. But it's a shame though, bro. He was 54 years old, bro. He was so young.
Still young, man.
Yeah, I'm saying he was so young. He had so much more to do. So much more.
Another question, based on how he died practically out of nowhere. I mean, that being said, don't tell me like spoilers or anything. But like, where does it land now? Like, it's over because unless somehow somebody picks it up, which they won't, because he seems to be a very iconic writer in this series.
You know, I think
Is it worth reading knowing that it doesn't have a proper end?
No, bro, it's fucking worth it. It's more than worth it. And
Is the
honestly,
ending enough that is the last issue he put out enough so that when you read it, you're not like sad. Well, obviously you're sad, but like you're not like, oh,
I'll tell you this. It's definitely bittersweet. Knowing that, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I mean, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It feels a little too soon if I'm being real talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Bro just passed away. You know, I ain't, you know, it ain't right, honestly. You know, I don't want to be talking about it like that. I want to give it some more. I want to give it some more time. But just to answer your question, it's worth it to still read. And even if they don't continue it, I feel like where he, you know what I'm saying, ended it, yes, there's a lot left to tell, but it's still okay to end it there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I highly recommend you check it out and read it.
Would you like make it akin to like Invincible 144? Like it had to end here. We didn't want it to, but this is where it kind of ended.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it definitely could be more. But see, in Berserk's case, it's like supposed to be more. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, though. You know, like bruh, like I said, man, Kentaro is a legend. He is a master. Bruh's a god with a pen, and like you got to see his artwork, man. His artwork, his storytelling. Like this dude changed my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I highly recommend you read his works, man. And R.I.P. to him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love him. I love what you did, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, man. Thank you.
I will definitely make it a point to read those books in the future, my guy.
Yeah, bro. Like really, because I really want to talk to you about that. I'm gonna start talking about more Berserk on my channel, honestly. Because I used to talk about it a lot on my previous channel before it got.
Well, with Invincible stuff petering out, like we're not gonna get Invincible and any more Invincible shit for another year and a half, 2 years. So it's probably a good idea to move on to something else in the time being.
That's what I'm saying, man. But shit though. On some other stuff. I know you got some more stuff that you want to bring up. What else you got on your list, man?
Amber going forward. How are they going to treat her? Because they can't just throw her away like they did in the comics. And I kind of hope they don't do that shit where she gets an abusive boyfriend.
Yeah, they're not going. They are not about to show that. No. I mean, I wish they did. You know.
But they're choosing to go a completely different route. Everything's different.
Come on now. Y'all can't show an abusive boyfriend beating the shit out of his girl, but y'all can show. Y'all better show Invincible getting raped by Nissa. That don't put the PED on that motherfucker. You know, I ain't trying to get the video taken. Now you notice how I just said, hey. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like this, yeah. Like they better put that in there now.
If they don't, it will be a huge missed opportunity. It's a huge point of character development for Mark and Anissa because Marky comes out of that. And if they don't get Marky, then that's a huge fucking change,
bro. That's one of my my most viewed videos right now. That shit is almost sitting at 10K. Me talking about like what happens between Mark and Anissa. People really want to know about Anissa, man. Like Anissa is Man, look, who do you think can voice Anissa?
Anybody with a hot enough voice. I mean,
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you right now. Straight up. Christina Hendricks. I got a crush on her.
she got the titties like Anissa do, though.
She's thick as shit. They already got somebody else from Mad Men on there. They got John Hamm on there. They might as well tell John Hamm, hey, bro, call Christina Hendricks real quick, bro. See if she can do the voice with Nissa real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna have to add a little bass in her voice because she always be sounding like she just, you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna have to be an authoritative voice.
Yeah, she got to get a little get Gina Carano. Shit. Get Gina. God damn it. Star Wars, they ain't knew what to do with her. You know what I'm saying? They kicked out, but she need work. And you know that she gangster. Get Gina Carano. That would be something right there. Oh man, that'd be crazy. Okay, man. Hold on. Let me see. Bro was saying something about Berserk. I ain't even read it yet. Matt said, I was actually getting back into it and I was waiting for the Fantasia arc to wrap up. Oh, yeah, man. You might as well just read what you can now. That arc ain't even, it's unless, like I said, they got plans, it is what it is. But, I don't want to stay on that, though. But, yeah, though, man, Invincible. So, Amber going forward, man, I'm going to tell you right now, this is how we're going to handle that. Fuck her. Okay, so what's next on this? Seriously, what's next on the list, man? Because
I'm right there with you on that.
We ain't gonna spend no time on that like that. We're gonna just see what happened with her.
This is pure speculation. There's nothing we've heard from Kirkman that I know of, anything related to this type of stuff. So this is literally just shit that we're just gonna peter out and see what we can come up with. Characters not from the comic, because with The Walking Dead, one of the most famous characters that they made the most money off of is Daryl, who was never in the comic book at all. So it stands to reason. Like, we didn't get much of that in season 1. Like, pretty much everything we saw in season 1 was from the comic at one point or another. I feel like at some point Kirkman's going to introduce some shit that's purely in the show on its own. Some story arcs that he didn't even write in the original comic. What do you think?
I feel like he might definitely do something with the security guard that got so much time. Like, I mean, you don't just hire John Hamm, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You don't just hire John Hamm and use him in 2 episodes talking about his weird relationship with his surrogate son and expect us to think that it's a sad, touching scene, but it just comes across as uncomfortable. But anyway, yeah, we the point I'm trying to make is we got to get some more time with John Hamm. Bro's a good actor. I know he paid some money to get him up in there. Like, you ain't just pay him to just be a security guard, bro. Feel like maybe he might turn into a potential villain down the line, maybe. I don't know.
Definitely something they can play with, though, for sure.
That would be interesting. Another thing that I actually want to talk about, I don't have no list or nothing, but I'm just throwing it out there. We got to get Bulletproof next season.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
We got to get Bulletproof.
At least an introduction. I hated his fucking intro in the comic. You're not supposed to like him. You're supposed to not like him.
Yeah.
But, he said in the comics, his intro is, he's as strong and as fast as Omni-Man. And then he says, but not half as evil. And then later down the line, we see kind of what a piece of shit he is,
Exactly. Yeah. I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? But he's pretty much like the human Viltrumite. You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
But no, I like Bulletproof though. I like him because he starts out, a little but once you find out, like I'm gonna tell you right now, he has one of the most out of the blue, surprising, fucked up, deep, weird story arcs that just comes out of nowhere in the comic. I'm talking about it's no setup for it or nothing. It just comes out of nowhere.
It's all one issue. It's all one issue.
I was just like, and another thing that's cool is that how his character, just like I said, how he got so much importance. Like, he did a lot in the story. Like, he became like the new Invincible for a while. Like, he just
Mark didn't have his powers when he was recovering from the Scourge virus. He was invincible.
Yeah, it was super.
I noticed you used that splash page of him in the suit for your art for your show a lot.
Yeah. Because I really like that. And then since I'm already black and I got the Invincible suit, I just thought it made sense.
Yeah.
You
You're
know
basically the human embodiment of bulletproof.
exactly. Man,
Except
look,
your parents aren't dead.
Yeah. They are very much alive. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a twin brother. My brother's in there, short, bald, and much uglier than me. But yeah. Anyway, I think you heard me. But yeah, no, man. But no, if you got one more thing you want to get out, let's go ahead and wrap it up because I want to get it, under an hour this time.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah,
This is a big one. There's some other stuff, but this is the big one I really want to bring up. Dinosaurus. How long do you think it's gonna be, man?
Dinosaurus. Who do you want to voice Dinosaurus, man?
Bro, I feel like
We could have
see,
Michael
they're not going
Bay.
to use a human voice for him, or they're going to use someone with a very deep, raspy voice.
Bro,
So they're going to use some voice modulation. Or they're going to use someone like Ron Perlman, who has a deep voice.
But yeah, Ron Perlman, Michael Ironside, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like that, somebody with that
or
that
someone like Ross Marquand with a fuck ton of range.
Ooh.
Because he plays both. He plays the kid version of Rex, Rudy.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And he plays fucking the Immortal. And those are two way fucking different voices. So I feel like Ross Marquand, he played, I can't remember who he played in The Walking
Aaron
Dead.
on The Walking Dead.
He played Aaron in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, he's good.
I feel like has so much range, he can be used for anything down the line. Kirkman literally said when he needed a voice for Rudy, he asked Jason Mantzoukas, can you do a kid version of yourself? And Jason Mantzoukas was like, that's all you got for me, man. So he went to Ross Marquand and he said, hey, man, can you do a kid version of Jason Mantzoukas? And he tried and he succeeded. So that's where he got that from,
Damn, that's dope. I didn't know that. That's a cool.
So I feel like Ross is a resource that they're going to use a lot down the line.
Mm-hmm, yeah, and it'd just be cool to see. Now I feel like Dinosaurus, he could definitely be introduced in season 2, especially if they want to do more with his character and have him be in the show for more time. But if he gets introduced, I feel like he will just get introduced. It'll be like a minor scene. There's going to be a lot going on in season 2 already. He is definitely going to be a lot of the focus in season 3. He's going to have a lot to do in season 3. Hell, probably even season 4. This is definitely getting more than just 3 seasons, y'all. So rest assured, there's a lot of story to tell. So this shit is going to get more. Let's hope. You know what I'm saying? But the whole shit with him working with Mark and all that, I feel like that's gonna happen probably like in season 4. That's not gonna happen.
Faking Mark's death and glassing Las Vegas and a lot of the shit he did. See, and here's the thing. This is another thing I'm curious about. I don't know how they're gonna handle this because they seem to be doing a lot of things sooner than they did in the comics.
Exactly. And like I wasn't expecting them to do the robot things this fast and see. I was like, damn, already.
I was like season 2 easy, and then they gave it to us. I was like, well, shit. All right, I'm down. So I feel like with the Dinosaur stuff, you see a lot of that stuff took place during integral parts of the main arc of the show, or of the comic rather, because the whole reason that he was able to do the things he did, like glass Las Vegas, and later on fake Mark's death, was because of the shit going on in the background. Mm-hmm. There was shit that Robot was doing that Mark didn't like. There was shit that Dinosaurus was doing that was in a way worse than Robot. But at the end of the day, if the Scourge virus hadn't taken Mark's powers out for the time it did, Dinosaurus would not have been able to do the damage he did. So did those events have to take place concurrently, or like how does that work?
I don't know. It might. That's might be one of those events where it has to happen how it happened in the comic. Because
same thing with Rex dying during the Invincible War.
Exactly, because that's the only way it makes sense. It's just some stuff I feel like Kirkman did where it's just he wrote it in a way to where like it just can't be changed, and the only thing they can really do is probably just add more to it. You know what I'm saying?
You can change it, but you'd have to change everything about it.
You'd have to change it all, like literally all. Like I mean, he did do that already though. Look at season 1. He turned all of season 1 into a murder mystery of Omni-Man and literally involved everyone. So that's another thing we got to take into consideration, like.
That whole kaiju fight was not in the comics.
Exactly. Season 1 did this perfect balance of having all, or at least all, the main important beats that they needed from the comic book nailed on and in the show, as well as adding a lot of animated original material that was needed and greatly enjoyed. And some of it we didn't even know we wanted, but we still got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like they did a lot of good things with how they expanded on this stuff. So it really makes you wonder, what the fuck? Like, how are they going to expand on all this stuff that we think we know about in season 2? Like, we read the comic, we think we know. We think we know, Cody. We think we know, bro. But
and we do know certain things. We know the major story beats that have to happen.
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like they're gonna do what they did with season 1, where, like, for example, we knew that Mark and Nolan was gonna fight, right? But did we know that Nolan was gonna fucking grab his son and face him through a fucking subway and thousands of innocents? Did we know that Omni-Man was literally going to just wait in the cut, watching Mark as he goes through I don't know how much shit to save an innocent pilot, and then just pull up on him out of nowhere and squish his whole head? Like, did we know that Mark was going to try his hardest to hold up a building while also promising 2 innocent civilians, a child and a woman, that they are going to be okay, while ultimately watching them die?
Holding a lifeless arm in his hand after it's all over.
Did we know that they was gonna put Cecil in the episode and have a dope ass scene with him teleporting back and forth while he just talks straight up to Nolan and just asks him, like,
amazing.
Nigga, what's up? Like,
you're
bro,
right, dude. They're adding so fucking much.
That they were going to greatly improve on the Immortals' hands and actually make this dude a threat to Omni-Man. Bro was big nigga, big. How good yo? Yo, that's right. Big. I was just like, that's what I'm talking about. Immortals, like, bro, did he ever give, like, was he ever any kind of threat like that ever in the comic? Was he
not
ever
really? Not that we saw. I mean, he proved himself to be the strongest human. I'm pretty sure, but that was it. He was basically Krillin.
That go to Bulletproof.
True. Yeah, true.
Exactly. I'm like, seriously, Brian, bro.
Homeboy was Abraham Lincoln. Don't sleep on him that hard, bro.
I like me some Abraham Lincoln. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I like the Vampire Hunter though. You know,
I just love that shit, and I just love that bit in the comic where it shows him, you know, and he says he feels bad because he feels bad for Mary Todd because he had to leave her, you know, like thinking he was dead, and he couldn't tell her he was alive after he got shot in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just funny shit, man.
Victor C says Bulletproof's parents are fucked up people. Yes, they are.
Agreed. But, yeah, for sure.
Hold on.
That's kind of the whole reason you don't hate him afterward. Like, you hate him, you know, you don't like him, but you also it's almost like a Rex thing. Like, you start to understand him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he wants to be this thing to his parents that he was never able to be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, Matt said, I mean, the Immortals should have been on equal footing with Omni-Man, considering they're both Eternals. Eternals? What the fuck?
They're not the same. The Immortal's human.
I mean, it would have been.
I think the Immortal was made the way he is. He wasn't.
The Immortal. They showed his little origin. He got too close to something when he was like in caveman times. That nigga got close to life. I don't know shit. He got close to something. But
something happened to him. Nolan was born into and bred to be a fucking beast. Like, you know, like they were killing the other Viltrumites, so only the strong survived. Like, he is way stronger than Immortal ever hoped to be.
Exactly. It's just how he came up. You know, his niggas, his body makeup, all that shit. Right here, Victor C said, my question is, how the fuck are they gonna handle Nolan's redemption since they made him more murderous in the show with the train scene?
The same way they did in the comics.
You know,
a little bit more difficult. Debbie's not going to take him back right away.
Yeah. I'm about to say it's going to take some time, but the one thing that they did do well is they showed us, or at least they let us see Nolan's perspective. Like, he is fucked up, yes, but he explained how he came up. He explained everything. So from his perspective, you can see why he's like that. Now he's still a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. People probably more mad at him, or at least I'm more mad at him for what he said about Debbie, bro. That's what I'm mad at that nigga about. Fuck the train. That man said Debbie was more like a pet. I was like, oh.
That shit's fucking rough, dude. That stuck with me when he said it in the comic. You know, like a woman you've loved and lived with and married, you know, for the past 17 plus years of your life, and you're just gonna say she's like a pet to me. Like, fuck, man, that's so fucked.
But I'm sorry, bro. I gotta end it here.
Hey, man, we had a great discussion. Can't wait to do it again.
Hell yeah, man. I gotta go ahead, slide up out of here. But still, though, real quick, if you want to throw something out there, man, say anything, something you want to leave the viewers with, just to think about, you know what I'm saying? You know, until we do this again, go ahead and get it out. You know, one last little thing.
Don't know how you guys feel about certain movies, but Zack Snyder just had another movie drop. If you like the Justice League, Army of the Dead is on Netflix starting today. So check that shit out. That's what I'm going to do as soon as this is over.
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, you know what? We could. I'm gonna watch that. You can watch that, and we'll do a review.
Sounds fucking great to me, man. Hell yeah.
We'll do a review. We'll come back and do a review because I haven't watched a good zombie movie in a minute.
Me either.
I haven't watched a good, Snyder with a zombie movie. That's OG Snyder right there. So
yeah, that was his directorial debut. Was Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, and I'm actually I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan of Power. So I'm a fan of Omari Hardwick, the actor, and he's actually in this movie. The guy who stars.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, the guy who stars in the Power show. He's actually in this movie. I'm pretty sure he's gonna die because he's black and he's not a main character. But anyway, yeah, man, we're gonna talk about it, man. So yeah, Cody, bro, I really enjoyed having you on the show. Always enjoyed talking to you about Invincible. Had a great time, man. You know,
hell yeah, brother. And hey, guys, don't forget, join the Facebook group, Viltrumites Take Flight. I'm now the main admin on that page. So
yep,
we need some activity, man. It's gonna be a while before we get season 2. We gotta get some active members.
I try to post as much, I've been posting a little bit more.
I saw that. I need to post more myself. Yeah,
but between school and all that, sometimes I just don't be thinking, And then I'm part of multiple groups, and then I be on Discord, and then I'm on Twitter.
Yeah. I got a lot of Invincible groups.
That's why I made you the admin, bro, so you can help me out with that shit. You gotta help me out, post some stuff, man. But
man, for sure.
But yeah, man. Love you, bro. Have a good one. We're gonna do this again next time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Take care, all that good stuff, bro. Subscribe, like, dislike, share the video, hit the bell to be notified for more videos like this. I'm gonna put the link to the Discord and to the Facebook group in the comment section below, man. But y'all already know what time it is. Hope y'all having a good night, man. Peace.
Peace out, fellas.
Yep.